So the dude that had decided that he was going to attack an elderly woman on the train who might have been homeless, allegedly, has been apprehended. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So recently we had this dude that decided he was gonna. I don't know how they raising these guys nowadays. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And why does this had to have happened in the Bronx? That's what I want to know. I want to know why in the Bronx. Like, okay, shout out to Charlemagne the God. Charlemagne the God has this saying, and he say the craziest people are from the Bronx and all of Florida. And I mean, come on, man. Homie, you are not helping. So they got the guy that he decided what he was going to do was he was going to attack a 70-year-old woman, and thankfully, he is now in custody. So right here, the New York Times says, stories by Ali Winston, says, a man has been taken into police custody in connection with the brutal attack on a 78-year-old woman on the subway in the Bronx this month, the police said on Saturday. The man, Mark Gomez, 36 of Yonkers, was arrested around 10:30 a.m. on Saturday in Lower Manhattan, the police said. Mr. Gomez was identified this week by an anonymous tip that said he often hung around areas of Lower Manhattan. Mr. Gomez was charged with felony assault. Now, okay, before I get to the rest of this article, what I do want to say is this. Look, the first thing I think that they need to do is they need to find out if this man has a mental illness. I know, I get it. A lot of people are going to say, screw that mental illness thing. Let's just go get him. But what I'm saying is, I think that a man that is 36, I believe they said he was, attacking an elderly woman on the train is kind of a signal that that individual has a mental illness. So yeah, let's incarcerate him. That's a fact. But at the same time, I believe that he should also get the help that he might need while he's incarcerated. Now, that's the first thing I want to say about that little bit that I just read. Second thing I want to say is that anonymous tip probably came from a relative. Don't let nobody lie to you. That anonymous tip came from a relative. Because if the person wasn't a relative, they probably would want everybody to know who they were. And whoever it is that knew where he'd be hanging out at, and they didn't know exactly where. They just knew it was in Lower Manhattan. So I'm thinking it was a relative that said, look, man, you got us out here looking crazy. How am I supposed to show up to the cookout this summer with you? Everybody gonna know you beat that lady up. I'm not laughing. I'm just saying that's like seriously, you got to get up out of here. I can't have you walking in my house and the neighbors see you come in and they know who you are. You got to go. Anyway, the attack, which took place around 3 a.m. on March 10th, surfaced this week when a video of the assault was posted to the internet. The recording of the attack had received more than 10 million views as of Saturday afternoon. One more thing I want to say before we go any further. Every single individual that was there and watched and pulled out their phones and didn't help, you people are scumbags. You people are just as low and just as bad as this individual. And you want to know why you're probably even worse? Because if it turns out that he does have a mental condition, it finds out that he does have a mental health condition. Not all of you guys got that. The rest of you were just cowards. That's it. You are cowards. Seeing this lady get attacked, sitting there, pull out your phone instead of saying, I got to live with myself. I got to wake up in the morning, or I don't know when these people particularly wake up, because it said it was 3 a.m. in the morning, but I have to wake up at some point in the day and then look in the mirror as I wash my face and brush my teeth. Unless you don't do that in the mirror, but look in the mirror at some point. And you're just going to allow that woman to get pummeled by that grown-ass man. He might have a mental condition. He might have a mental health condition. But you just want to get views. We ain't jacking that. Anyway, the video showed a tall man wearing jeans, glasses, and a leather jacket and a nip cap forcefully kicking the woman at least 6 times as she sat on a northbound number 2 train that was pulling into the near Nyreed Avenue station. Bystanders recorded the encounter and shouted but did not intervene. What kind of shit is that, yo? As the man made his way off the train, he turned to the passengers recording and said, "World star that." They need to hit this dude with the book. They need to hit him. They need to mollywop him with the book. A reference to a popular website that often showcases clips of violent altercations. The woman was met by an ambulance at the next station and treated for swelling and cuts to the face. So he was kicking her in the face with the bottom of his shoe, which then cut her. We're assuming that those cuts were not, that those cuts were fresh and she didn't have them beforehand. On Sunday, Elisa Cox, Mr. Gomez's fiance, said the woman repeatedly threatened her family, including her 11-year-old daughter, as they were traveling back to Yonkers after attending a birthday party. So some 78-year-old woman who obviously has a mental health condition threw threats, and you decided to attack her. It looks like he just went over there and started kicking her for no apparent reason, Miss Cox, 44, said in an interview, adding, "I've known him since he was 16. He's not a bad person." Miss Cox said Mr. Gomez, who works as a chef at the Tribeca restaurant, he doesn't work at that restaurant no more. I can guarantee you that. Immediately expressed remorse after he got off the train, admitting that he let his temper get the best of him. Mr. Gomez has another open case in connection with an arrest from November. Officers arrested Mr. Gomez and the teenager after they found a loaded shotgun in the car and the two were riding in on the Cross Bronx Expressway, the police said. Just random. He was probably speeding because the Cross Bronx Expressway is either empty and you're speeding or it's freaking jam-packed and you're going to be late. Mr. Gomez was charged at the time with criminal possession of a loaded firearm, criminal possession of a firearm, and criminal possession of a weapon after the police said they found a Marshburg shotgun in the car. 2018 Mercedes with taxi license plates. I'm confused. So somebody bought a 2018 Mercedes and put taxi light. That's why they got stopped. They probably wasn't speeding. The cops said somebody bought a 2018 Mercedes. We gotta go check that out, yo. Wait, hold on. Stop everything. All right, this case is important, but stop everything. These geniuses was riding around in a 2018 Mercedes with taxi license plates. Oh, man. If you're not from New York City, you probably want to understand how foolish that is. If you're not from a major metropolitan area, that's red flag all over the place. And he had a weapon in the car with, oh man, get this guy off the street. While crime in the subway and the city is at lows not seen since 1950s, violent encounters in the transit system posted to social media receive outsized attention. One such attack was the murder of 20-year-old Abel Mosso by the alleged rival gang members on the Queens subway platform last month. As of March 17, there were 465 reported crimes in the transit system, down from 476 during the same period last time. At least the crimes is going down. So, shout out to that. Look, his fiance, I can't even believe she let people know he was his fiance. She probably wasn't his fiance before, but she's like, well, ain't nobody gonna date you now. It's me and nobody. So he like, that's probably what happened. But I'm happy that they got the guy. They picked him up. They got him off the street. You can't attack a 78-year-old woman that looks like, I don't know if the lady was homeless. I don't want to say she's homeless, but it did look like she was traveling with all of her possessions. And she's sitting all the way over there minding her business, having an episode. You can't go over there and attack her. You can't go put hands on her. She's having an episode. She needs help. We need to understand sometimes that there are a lot of people out here with mental health issues. It's a really serious thing. And when you have a situation where you have an individual that he decides that he's going to run down on somebody with a mental health issue, when it should be apparent that this individual has a mental health issue, there's a good chance that that man also might have a mental health issue. And that's my point. Anyway, leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think about this. I'm saying throw the book at him anyway. So there that go. I'm not trying to give him an out. I know there's going to be people in the comment section saying I'm trying to give him an out because I'm saying he has a mental health condition. Instead of thinking, I'm saying, you know what? If he does have a mental health condition after he gets found for, guilt or innocent or whatever the case, whatever he gets fined, maybe we should try to help him with that mental health issue so when he becomes a free man again, he won't run into those same problems. Because I think that would be the way to go, being that prison is supposed to rehabilitate, not just incarcerate. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Look, I love y'all. Please leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. Anything that's on your mind. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. # Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.